Good morning, everyone. I am Sandhya, a member of the Yuva Sangam Phase 6 Committee of the Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode. May I request all of you to please make your mobile phone on silent mode. Experience is the greatest teacher. To immerse oneself in the art, music, literature, and traditions of culture is to truly understand its spirit. Such enriching experiences not only broaden our perspectives but also offer invaluable first hand knowledge, fostering a deeper connection with the rich heritage and diversity of our nation. The Yuva Sangam initiative, launched as part Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat initiative of the Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India, provides youth with multidimensional exposure and an opportunity to experience India's cultural richness through the concept of the 5 Ps: Paryadan, tourism, parampara, traditions, pragati, development, paraspar sambark, people to people connect, and pradyogiki technology. It gives me immense pleasure to warmly welcome you all to IIM Kozhikode, that we fondly call as God's own campus, for the inaugural ceremony of Yuva Sangam Phase 6. Today, we are delighted to host vibrant young delegates from Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh as part of this wonderful initiative that celebrate unity as diversity. Unity in diversity. May I now respectfully invite our esteemed dignitaries, Professor Anandakutan Bionithan, Dean Programs, Professor Sudarshan Kundaluru, Dean Executive Education, and Professor Deepa Sethi, Executive Chair, Global Linkages, Outreach and Evaluation, to kindly grace the dais with their presence. Thank you. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. The ceremonial light of the lamp signifies the dispelling of darkness and awakening of thought and learning. May I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the lamp and formally inaugurate the ceremony. May I also request Professor Sanjar Sarkar, Nodal Officer, Yuva Sangam Phase 6, along with one faculty member from IIM Jammu and two visiting delegates from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, to kindly join with the dignitaries for the lamp lighting ceremony. Thank you all. Let us begin this beautiful journey with an invocation. May I request everyone to kindly rise for the invocation.
मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीं मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीम् आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत युद्धं त्यजत स्पर्धां त्यजत त्यजत परेष्वाक्रममाक्रमणम् त्यजत परेष्वाक्रममाक्रमणम् मैत्रीं भजत अखिलहृजेत्रीम्.
Thank you. May I now invite Professor Sanjar Sarkar, Assistant Professor IIM Kozhikode and Nodal Officer for Yuva Sangam Phase 6 to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning. Respected dignitaries, Professor Anand Kuttanunithan, Dean Programs, Professor Sudarshan Kontluru, Dean Executive Education, and Professor Deepa Shetty, Executive Chair Globe. The representatives from IIM Jammu, Professor Apurva, Professor Garima, and Mr. Vivek, and dear delegates from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. I take this opportunity to extend our warm welcome to all of you to IIM Kozhikode, God's Own Campus. As a part of the Ministry of Education, Government of India's Youth Exposure Initiative and the Ek Bharat Shresht Bharat campaign, we are delighted to host you here on campus for Yuva Sangam Phase 6. As respective nodal HEIs from Kerala and Lakshadweep and Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, IIM Kozhikode and IIM Jammu have planned and coordinated the exposure trips with the intent of maximum alignment with the 5 Ps. IIM Kozhikode is delighted to be a part of such an initiative that facilitates national integration of youth in terms of experiencing the unity and diversity of India. Just a couple of weeks ago, we experienced the dynamic environment of Jammu, its traditions, cuisine, and way of life. It has been a rewarding experience for the delegates from Kerala and Lakshadweep. They have taken away considerable insights, knowledge, and understanding about Jammu and the cultures from the far north of India. Likewise, we encourage all the delegates from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh to experience Kerala. We hope that by the time you return back home, you can take away some very good memories from God's own country. We sincerely hope that all of you have a comfortable stay here at IIM Kozhikode and experience the best that we have to offer. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your inspiring and insightful words. May I now invite Professor Deepa Sethi, Executive Chair Globe, to address the gathering.
A very good morning. या फिर आपके शब्दों में शब्बा खैर. So you can reply to that, right? Welcome to God's Own Campus. I don't have a script. I'm just going to speak my heart out. आप यहाँ कैंपस में हिंदी इंग्लिश कॉम्बिनेशन सबसे बेस्ट क्या है आपके लिए? Both? Okay. But since many of my colleagues will be talking in English, I'll try Hindi. Is that okay? Yeah. So हम इसे गॉड्स ओन कैंपस इसलिए बोलते हैं, गॉड तो हर जगह है, राइट? बट गॉड्स ओन कैंपस इसलिए कि यहाँ के हर जर्रे में आपको वो लीला दिखेगी, चाहे वो हरियाली हो, चाहे यहाँ के पशु पक्षी हो, चाहे फूल हो, आपको हर एक में अपनापन मिलेगा. तो जब आप यहाँ कैंपस में हो तो 2 ए याद रखिए. एब्जॉर्ब मतलब व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एब्जॉर्ब? Absorb whatever you come across, soak in the campus. हर एक चीज़ जो है कैमरे के लेंस के पीछे से अच्छी नहीं लगती है. ठीक है, मेमोरीज हैं, आप यहाँ पे 1 हफ्ते के लिए हैं, पहले खूब मेमोरीज बनाइए, फोटोग्राफ्स लीजिए, उसके बाद फ़ोन को कमरे में रख कर घूमिए. एंड देन यू विल एन्जॉय द मोमेंट ऑफ एब्जॉर्प्शन. आई गेस दैट इज़ गोइंग टू स्टे विथ यू, क्योंकि जो मेमोरी की आँखों को दिखता है वो लेंस भूल जाता है, राइट? हम लोग कई जगह घूमने जाते हैं और उसके बाद बहुत सारे वो गैलरी भरती जाती है, क्लाउड खरीदते जाते हैं हम, इवेंचुअली वो वहीं रह जाते हैं. लेकिन जो मेमोरीज हम अपने मन में बनाएंगे वो हमेशा रहेंगी, वो स्मृतियाँ. तो एब्जॉर्ब कीजिए. एब्जॉर्ब करने के साथ साथ असिमुलेट कीजिए. द सेकेंड इज असिमुलेट. तो जब हम असिमुलेट बोलते हैं, जो आप जीवन देख के आए हैं भारत के दूसरे छोर से, और जब आप यहाँ आते हैं तो आपको कई समानताएं भी दिखेंगी, कई विभिन्नताएं भी. लेकिन एक चीज जो है कॉमन हम लोग को जोड़े रखती है कि हम सब इंसान हैं. यस और नो? वी आर ऑल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. सो जो नवरसास, जो 9 बेसिक इमोशंस ऑफ ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैं, जो वो हर जगह सेम ही है. कल्चर में थोड़ा आपको डिफरेंस दिख सकता है, खान पान में दिख सकता है, यहाँ के जो ट्रेडिशंस है, त्योहार है, उसमें दिख सकता है. बट इवेंचुअली व्हाट कंबाइंस अस, व्हाट जॉइंस अस इज द थ्रेड ऑफ लव एंड ह्यूमैनिटी. And we hold Jammu and Kashmir in high regard, and you all come from there. I personally am interested in talking to you. बहुत सारी stories आपसे सुननी है. हम आपको बताएंगे यहाँ क्या क्या है. So जो भी समय आपको यहाँ मिले, आपके पास एक बहुत सुंदर itinerary प्रोफेसर संचार और उनकी टीम ने बनाई है. And I'm sure they are going to take very good care of you. लेकिन उसके अलावा हम सब जो यहाँ हैं, कुछ भी आप बात करना चाहें, please walk into our offices. We will always welcome you. Right? I'm not going to come between you and my colleagues. So thank you so much. Welcome once again to God's Own Campus.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your inspiring words. May I now invite Professor Sudarshan Kundalur, Dean Executive Education, to deliver his address to the gatherings.
Very good morning. Let me also join in welcoming you all to this IIM Kozhikode campus. We claim this is one of the Oxy-rich campus, which is located on the top of two hills. You're going to experience that in the next 7 days. Hope you all had a comfortable journey from Kashmir to Kerala. Yes. In fact, this itself is the first reflection of the objective of the program, Yuva Sangam, which is created to connect you Ek Bharat, Saksham Bharat. So where you're all traveled from all the way from Kashmir to Kerala, you have seen different people and you have seen different places, etc., etc. Now, when you look at this particular program, I was trying to recall my own college days, where we used to have those days, the name of the program was Industry Visit, where take you to the outside of the classrooms and campuses and experience what is actually happening. So I am trying to recall, we used to name that as a Vijnana Vinoda Vihara Yatra, where you immerse for a knowledge and you spend some leisure time and you try to interact with the people. So I see similar reflection in this particular Yuva Sangam program, where the government of India has initiated to connect the youths and to go across the places. And particularly country like India, we all know, we are known for unity and diversity. So you will get to experience different cultures, traditions, and different languages. So it will be an opportunity for you to see the India as a big picture, and it not only helps you for your personality development, but also it will broaden up your thinking perspective. So that's the main takeaway what you are going to have. And I'm also proud and happy to say that IIM Kozhikode is actively participating in this and contributing to this meaningful national building initiative. And definitely I congratulate each one of those who are directly or indirectly contributing in this particular program to make your learning experience memorable. So with this, in fact, I wish you a happy learning journey ahead. Try to learn, interact, explore, and create a lifelong memories for you. Thank you once again. Welcome to IIM Kozhikode. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your valuable words and insights. May I now request Professor Anandakuttan B. Unithan, Dean Programs, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Sandhya. As a faculty of IIM Kozhikode and as a native of Kerala, may I welcome all of you to our state, which is quite unique. And you are reaching Kerala at a very auspicious time, because the life as we know in Kerala, our culture, our agriculture, our architecture, our trade, commerce, everything depends on what we call monsoon. This is the time when monsoon also reach Kerala shores. So it is not coincidental that someone named Vasco da Gama, he reached near to Kozhikode on May 20th, 1498, more or less at the same time. He was sailing using the pre-monsoon winds. And then how did he discover Kerala? So the history says that he came across some of the Arab traders while he was in Ethiopia. And the Arab traders showed him the way to Kerala or to India. That's how he came to Kerala. It's not like he discovered Kerala, but several centuries before that, we were a hub of international trade. And there are evidences of Chinese coming to Kerala, our shores, Arabs coming here, the Greeks coming here, Romans coming here. So you could discover coins if you dig a little deep on the coastal area. So why did they come to Kerala? Probably because they found that the Arabian Sea is easy to navigate, right? It stretches inlands with less tumultuous winds and compared to the Bay of Bengal. And maybe it is just easy to reach Kerala with the monsoon winds, the pre-monsoon winds. Monsoon may be a little too much. So we have a history of international collaboration and cooperation and trade and cultural exchange with a lot of foreign countries, as well as with a lot of other places in India, but probably more with the foreign countries because we were more seafaring, because we were protected from the eastern side, the northern side with the mountain ranges. We call it Western Ghats. It was a little bit more difficult, and that is why we were protected from the Mughal invasion. The Mughals came to Tamil Nadu. We were protected from almost all the invasions that came from the north. But we were open to cultural exchanges from many of those nations. So we are very proud that Christianity reached Kerala through trade. Before Rome became Christian, there was Christianity in Kerala. So I come from south of Kerala, and there are churches in south of Kerala which resemble more of the ancient Kerala temple architecture. And some of them, they have a history of more than 1,000 years. So while Rome and England, they had an aboriginal culture, right? Kerala, we had a Christianity. So how did they came to Kerala? Not through conquerors, but through trade. So we have ancient churches. And of course, it is not very surprising that Islam reached Kerala before Islam reached many parts of North India. And that too, not through conquest or warfare, not through Afghanistan route, but through trade and commerce. And there was a king of Kozhikode, where you are from. Western parlance is called Samorin, and in Malayalam, our language, we call him Samudiri. So Samudiri is sometimes credited, sometimes blamed to have had a promulgation that one person in each family in Kozhikode must take up Islam. So one person in each family must embrace Islam. So people sometimes say he was so far-sighted that he believed in a culture which is an eclectic mix of different ideas and different religions. Can you imagine anybody else, anywhere else in the world having a royal promulgation that in every family there must be one Muslim? So that's how Islam came to Kerala. And there are mosques in Kerala which looks like temples. And the story is that those kings those days, some of them gave away the temples so that Muslims could worship there. And there is also an unverified myth that the emperor of Kerala during that time, his name is Cheraman Perumal. So he went to Mecca and he met Muhammad Nabi, prophet, and decided to embrace Islam. And he came back to Kerala. On the way, he died. So that story is there. But then the Buddhists argue that no, he did not embrace Islam, but he became a Buddhist. And the Shaivites argue that no, he renounced everything and became a Shaiva guru. So anyway, they are all ancient myths. Sometimes we don't know what happened 100 years back, right? So we are talking about what happened 100 and 1,500 years back. So where is the evidence? So this is the state of Kerala. So you are here with us on monsoon. So this is a very different state in terms of terrain, in terms of language. Many people from outside Kerala find Malayalam to be a tongue twister. We have a lot of alphabets, and our language is known to be a little different from Hindi or Urdu or any other language because we speak the language as it is written. So for every letter, there is a corresponding pronunciation. And there are a lot of ways in which this becomes very difficult. So Keralam, there is a something called a la. Many people find it very difficult. There is something called a ra. Many people find it very difficult. So that's okay. You don't need to worry too much about pronunciation. Someone from north of India who finds it very easy to pronounce these words are Prosadeepa. She's pretty good at that. I don't know how she manages it. So we have a rich history, an ancient culture, a very vibrant language, a lot of different art forms, and of course there is a scenic beauty all around. So we are around 15 kilometers away from the sea, maybe 10 kilometers as a crow flies. So in some of the locations of IIM Kozhikode campus, if you look west, you'll be able to see the sea. So it's very clear. On some of the days, it's very clear. And if you look east, you'll be able to see the Western Ghats. So maybe 15 kilometers west, we have the sea, and 15 kilometers to the east, we have the Western Ghats. And due to these monsoons and due to a large number of very small rivers, which would discharge the entire water to the sea within, let's say, 12 hours, bringing in rich soil from the highlands, there is a lot of fertility. And we are also known for, therefore, growing a lot of tropical herbs and spices. So one of the reasons why a lot of Greeks and people from Greek and Arabs and Chinese, they came to Kerala, that was because of the spices. So you know that in Ladakh, it is connected to a spice route, right? So we were also part of a maritime spice route. So things like turmeric, they were all very, very precious. And pepper was considered to be extremely precious, even more expensive than gold. And that's why trade brought us together. Subsequent to trade, wars came to India, right? Because we had a lot of riches, and that's why a lot of foreign powers came to India. And one of the foreign powers tried their route through Kerala, and they failed, and they were the Dutch. So there is a verified document that says that a navy of Netherlands, Dutch, they came to the south of Kerala and tried to occupy Kerala. But then the king of Kerala at that time, his name is Prince Martandavarma, he won a maritime victory against the Dutch and routed them, and then imprisoned their leaders. And one of their captains, I believe his name is Delanoy, he surrendered and finally he became a general under the service of Martandavarma. So this is one of the very, very rare victories one of the Indian kings had against a foreign power. So they could not have a place in Kerala. So what did they do? They went to Indonesia, and Indonesia was under them for several years. So I'm just giving you a glimpse of our history, our culture, and of course, the next 1 week you will have the time to go around, see the place. Something that you should understand that is because of probably more than 1,000 years of intermixing. We have almost 1/3 Muslims, maybe around 15% Christians. We had several Jews here in Kerala. Even now there are Jewish settlements, and we had Jains in Kerala. So for several hundreds of years, and many of these religions came to Kerala not through war, not through conquest, but through friendly trade and commerce. So there was no reason why people should be worried about each other. There is no reason why people should be paranoid about each other. So because of that reason, we have a very strong religious tolerance. That gets reflected in our diet also. Like sometimes you find that the diet preferences are also dictated by the religion, right? In Kerala, unfortunately or fortunately, there is no such clear distinction. A lot of people take fish, a lot of people take non-vegetarian food without any major differences between whether they are a Hindu or a Muslim or they are a Christian. And they speak the same language. And it's also difficult to recognize either by dress or by their name or by the way they speak, whether someone is a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu. It's gradually changing, of course. We know that what's happening all over the world, but then it's very difficult. So the people are peaceful. We have never been exposed to any major war. There has never been any religious strife. So you will find it a very, very friendly place, a very welcoming place. The history of around 2000 years of welcoming almost everybody to come down and settle here. And the race now we have here is never a pure race. It is all as a result of lot of intermixing. So you will find that the people of all hues, sometimes when I look around Kerala, I think of, this brand which I teach, I teach marketing, the United Colors of Benetton. Some of you may be familiar with it. We have the United Colors of Kerala. So we have people who look like Europeans with green eyes, with very fair skin. And we have people who are much dark skinned and, so all hues are there. And there is no clear separation. They can be a Muslim, they can be a Hindu, they can be a Christian, they can be of different caste and different communities. That's as a result of this mixing. So enjoy your time here, go around Kerala, study more about us. So some of you have heard about Shankaracharya. Have you heard of Shankaracharya? So there is a place in Kashmir where he is claimed to have gone. And Shankaracharya was from Kerala. So he spread wisdom all over India. So kind of did a conquest and brought in a major transformation without using sword. And there is also this contested but evidence that says that Guru Padmasambhava, you must be knowing him, right? So he is the one who went out during this time when it passes from summer, peak of summer. May is a peak of summer, to the peak of our rainy season. We don't have a winter. We have the time when it rains and when it doesn't rain. When it doesn't rain, the temperatures are 35 degrees with a humidity of 90 degrees. And when it rains, we have a temperature of 20, it is 100 degrees. So try to wear cotton. That is best for you, right? Carry an umbrella. Don't drink this, cold water. Avoid it. So that's why in many of the Kerala hotels, when you go, you will see that you will get colored hot water. So you must have seen that colored hot water, right? The reason is we get a lot of waterborne infections. That's the only infection we have. So when water gets heated, so you want to mark it. So that's why some spices or some herbs are added so that people know that this is boiled water, safe for drinking. So take care and enjoy your time in IIMK.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your motivating and thoughtful address. May I invite the esteemed coordinators from IIM Jammu to graciously receive our token of appreciation. I request the Deans and Executive Chair Globe to kindly do the honors. Please join me in warmly welcoming Professor Apurva, Professor Garima Maurya, and Mr. Vivek Thakur. May I kindly request you to proceed to the stage and remain there for a group photograph. to kindly come forward to receive their welcome kits as I announce their names. I request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly do the honors. Professor Abhurva, Professor Garima Maurya, Mr. Vivek Thakur. Thank you all. I now warmly invite the delegates to kindly come forward to receive their welcome kits as I call out their names. I request the respected deans and executive chair globe to kindly distribute the kits to the delegates. I will call first the female delegates, Monica Sharma, Simran Farooq, Sania, Samakshi, Sania Verma, Sanchana, Manya Pando, Sambhavana Sharma, Rokia Bhanu, Arso Shafi, Kritika Thakur, Sirat Ayub, Insha Manzoor, Sunali Kundal, Rinjan Dolkar, Progani Sanotra, Anjum Sakib, Saika Chaudhary. Adnan Imtiaz, Mundazir Ali, Salim Razul Dar, Varun Bazal, Patma Gurmat. Muhammad Irshad, Anuj Sharma, Gautam Lasgotra, Lomesh Gupta, Agarshan Verma, Mohit Sharma, Ishan Deep Raj, Mohammad Arif Tokar, Manmeet Kumar, Sachin Kumar. Thank you all. Once again, a warm welcome to each one of you. May I now invite Professor Kalpit Sharma to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, our dear coordinators and delegates from IIM Jammu representing the state of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all and welcome to this oxy-rich campus of IIM Kozhikode. It is my honor to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion on the inauguration of Yuva Sangam Phase 6 at IIM Kozhikode, held under the visionary initiative of Ek Bharat and Shresht Bharat. I sincerely thank Professor Debashish Chatterjee, Director IIM Kozhikode, for his constant guidance and institutional support that has made hosting this program possible. My heartfelt gratitude to Professor Deepa, Executive Chair Globe, Professor Sudarshan Kuntaluru, Dean of Executive Education, and Professor Anandakuttan Unithan, Dean of Programs, for their gracious presence and valuable words. I also thank Professor Sanchar Sarkar, our Nodal Officer, for steering this program with such dedication, and the faculty members from IIM Jammu for their kind address. A warm welcome and special thanks to our young delegates from Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. You all are the heart of this program. And as has been said earlier, please benefit from the experience that you will get in the next week here. Yuva Sangam is an initiative by Government of India, which is designed to strengthen youth connect and strings together the themes of Paryatan, Parampara, Pragati, Paraspar Sampark, and Pradyogiki. Through pairing of IIM Jammu with IIM Kozhikode, you bring with you the spirit of the mountains and we offer you the warmth of the Kerala's coast. May this exchange make you true young ambassadors of Ek Bharat and Shresht Bharat. I also thank the organizing team, the volunteers, the technical and the support staff, and our MC for their all hard work behind the scene. Finally, thank you all for being here and gracing this occasion. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Professor. As we come to the close of this inaugural ceremony, I request all dignitaries, girls, faculty, and staff members and delegates to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. We now request all participants and delegates to kindly proceed for tea, which has been arranged just below the auditorium. Thank you once again, and we wish you all a memorable, enriching, and joyful Yuva Sangam experience filled with learning, cultural exchange, and meaningful connections. After tea, all delegates are requested to kindly assemble in the auditorium for the interactive session on Basic Malayalam as part of the Central Institute of Indian Languages session and one of the cultural performance of Kerala, that is